What's up guys, ACerealBowl here, back with another YouTube video, and in this video, I have a little story today about the time I broke my arm 3 times in fact. But before that, I just want to say, I'm sorry, it's been 2 weeks, and the reason I'm not uploading is because I don't have any ideas, okay? I have no idea what to upload anymore. I try to think of something original, and it's really hard, okay? So, I don't want to do anything basic, like, I think Let's Plays are pretty gay and shit like that. So I'm trying to be original, but it's kind of hard when you can't think of anything. But also want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and that's it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So it all started back when I think I was 4 years old. This is the first time I broke my arm, and probably the worst time. So I was in my house, and I just got these new shoes, okay? They weren't really shoes, I got these new slippers, okay? They're my slippery Spider-Man slippers, okay? And, like, holy shit, they were fucking slippery as hell. They were like ice skates. So, one day, I had the smart idea to run down the hallway. So, what I ran down the hallway. And, since they were slippery, I slid, and I ran straight into a couch. Yep, I broke my arm by running into the side of a couch. So, you know, so I used my arm as like protection from hitting the couch, and my arm hit the corner of the couch, and that cracked my bone in half. And in fact, it was like part of my funny bone or something. I just started laughing. Like, my first reaction was just to laugh, because it was like my funny bone, and I was laughing and crying at the same time. And at the time, I had a babysitter, so my mom wasn't home, so I had to wait to go to the hospital. And, you know, once I did, I got back to my house from the hospital, and then I went to school the next day. And, I hit someone with my cast on accident, and then I gave him a bloody nose. So, fucking casts are fucking deadly. They're made of fucking steel or some shit. But, that was the first time I broke my arm. And next time I broke my arm, I think I was in second grade. And when I was in second grade, I had like a little playhouse in my backyard. It was like pretty big, and it had like a slide going down it. It was like about, I would say 12 feet tall. I don't remember, but it was pretty high. And one day I was climbing down the ladder from the top of the playhouse or whatever, and I crossed my ankles, and I fell backwards, and then I turned around, and I landed on my arm. And then this was the most, like, tragic. I think this is the one I cried on the most. Like, my bone, it looked like a fucking, I don't know how to explain it, but just imagine, like, a crowbar. My arm kind of looked like a crowbar, and it was devastating, because I was like, holy shit, my arm looks like a fucking crowbar. And I started touching it to see if this was fucking real, and it felt really weird. And that was probably the most tragic and terrifying one, because the first time it didn't scare you as much, but the second time it was really fucking scary. And then I got another cast, of course, and same thing happened. I gave a kid a bloody nose on accident. And for the last time, I was in a summer camp in the 3rd grade, and I was climbing these monkey bars, okay, but these weren't any ordinary monkey bars. These were some really high-ass monkey bars. I don't know about now, I haven't been to that park since I was in, like, 3rd grade. I don't know if I can actually, like, stand and touch them, but back then, they were the highest monkey bars I've ever been on. And we were about to go to the pool, but we took a pit stop at the local playground, so we had all our sunscreen on, so I had the smart idea to go on the monkey bars with sunscreen on my hands. And to my luck, I went on the monkey bars because we were playing tag or some shit, and I slipped off the monkey bars and fell. And I just thought my arm hurted. I didn't think I actually broke it. And the staff there at the camper, they were like, oh, we'll just put ice on it to make it better. So they put ice on it for like an hour, and then some random kid just said maybe his arm's broken. So they called my mother up, took me to the hospital. Turned out it was broken. Next day, went back to camp, gave a kid a bloody nose. Just kidding, not the 3rd time. But those are all the times that broke my arm. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll try to upload way more often. I'm really sorry about those past 2 weeks. And yeah, have a good day, guys. See ya.
I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. I work here with my old man and my son, Big Hoss. Everything in here has a story and a price. One thing I've learned after 21 years, you never know what is going to come through that